Hi everybody, welcome back. Today I want to share with you a new thing that I'm going to be doing for the rest of the year, and I was really inspired by this YouTuber. Her name's T Sandra. I'll put her name here and her video in the description box below. But it's called Project Pan. Project Pan or panning is a term that I only came familiar with when I started to be more involved in the social media world, and a lot of people use this in context of finishing your products. So for makeup, for example, if you're using an eyeshadow, as you finish the eyeshadow, you reach the pan, right, the bottom of the pan. So that's like, oh, I've panned my eyeshadow, which means you've finished it. So Project Pan is kind of like a self-initiative for you to finish your products. And it's a movement, okay? It's a movement because, you know, with all the launches and everything, you actually don't finish your stuff until they are expired and you gotta throw it out, or, you know, the kind of decluttering situation. So I watched this YouTuber and I have no idea how I found her. I think it was one of the YouTube recommendations, and, you know, I liked her videos. She does a lot of luxury, skincare and makeup as well. So I guess it popped out while I was searching for something, and I subscribed to her, and just like last week she did this update on her Project Pan for 2019, and she was doing a Project Pan for 2020. And I thought that was such an amazing idea because, you know, since last year I have been trying to use my stuff, but I find it really difficult because even though I tell myself, okay, I'm going to use this foundation for 1 week, then I'll swap it out to something else, I find it hard to go back to that item, or I forget and I just move on and other things come about, and I just get so, in a way, almost overwhelmed with what I want to pick to use to finish. So in her video, she picked items that she's gonna say, okay, I'm gonna take 1 year to finish these items, and I think she would, you know, once she finishes the foundation, she will bring in another foundation to pan. And I thought that was such an amazing idea. So I am going to try this Project Pan 2020 for Cat. And I have a bag right here, which it's a Naraya bag. Yeah, I'm so into Naraya. Ladybugs. And this bag contains quite a few makeup items which I have selected to pan. So how did I pick my products? Well, mainly two things. Firstly, they are items that have been in my collection for a while, most of them, and I do want to finish them because I don't want to throw them away. They're expensive, and, you know, I do like them, so I do want to finish them up. And the other thing is to pick products that could give me an everyday look. So there are no blue eyeshadows, there are no purple eyeshadows, because I know that I will not be able to finish that in a year. So the look that I have today, I have used most of the products from today. So I'll talk you through the products that I've selected, and I'll do a split screen so that you can see me putting it on my face. For foundation, I have selected the Sisley Anti-Aging Foundation, and my color is in OR Vanilla. I hauled this maybe a year ago, and I actually really love this foundation. It makes my skin look so nice, but the thing is, it is a little bit thick. So what I'm going to be doing is I am going to be mixing this foundation with the La Mer Renewal Oil. This oil to me is a little bit too fragranced, which, you know, it's not so good for my skin. I do think, you know, we try to use fragrance-free products, but I find that the combination of these two items makes this foundation a little bit more fluidy, and it makes my skin just glow. So I'll put like a couple of drops of the La Mer oil. I know it's such an expensive oil, but better than, you know, letting it go to waste, because I have had this oil for quite a while. I do like it, except the fragrance is a bit strong. So anyway, I am going to be mixing these two foundations on days that I, you know, don't really need a heavy makeup, but on days that I want to, like maybe at night, I will use this on its own. For concealer, I've got two. Now, this La Mer concealer I actually really like. It's just that, I don't know, maybe I'm just so used to pen types of concealers. So this concealer is such a beautiful concealer with great coverage, and it is in the color 02 medium. So that's the one that I'm using today. So I am going to be trying to pan this. And this other concealer is the Sisley Stylo Lumiere, which is also really nice. This is a little bit lighter, so I guess on days that I just feel extra tired, I will be using the La Mer. And then on days where I just really needed it to be a bit quicker, I will be using the Stylo Lumiere version, because this concealer from La Mer is better to hide some spots. I do have some spots at the side of my jaw because I went for a facial yesterday. So yeah, this is definitely better and more coverage than the Sisley, but I will try to finish both of these this year. For powders, I decided to use my compact powders because this year I am traveling quite a bit, and I decided that this will be like my makeup traveling kit whenever I go for trips, so that, you know, it is a little bit easier for me just to grab and go. And, you know, bringing the loose powder is a bit more, you know, messy. So I've decided to go with the these compact powders. And this powder, I'm using the one from Kosei, and I got this actually not too long ago, last year. It's just that I don't use powders that often, so I am going to try and pan this. This is just Sekisei Snow CC powder, which is a very nice powder. And then this is another one from Luna Cell. I think it's also Kosei's, or maybe not. I think this is Kanebo. It's more of a brick, and this has like the skin color, a lighter color, and something more pinkish. I do find this makes me look more white, you know, more fair. So it really depends on what I want to use on my foundation. Like, what if I don't use my foundation, then I can just use these powders because they would give me some coverage. For bronzer, I'm going to be a bit ambitious. I'm going to have got 2 bronzers to pan. Now this is the Tom Ford bronzing powder from Terra, and then this is the Thrive Cosmetics Sun Chaser Blur and Scalp Bronzing Powder in Rhea. Now these two are beautiful bronzers. The bronzer that I'm using today is the Thrive Cosmetics one. And actually, I think even if I pan this and I finish it, I might want to repurchase this because that is the bronzer I'm using today, and it really looks very nice. I just use a big fluffy brush and I just buff it all over my face, and it's just super pretty. So I am a bit ambitious to think that I can pan both. It just means that I should be using my bronzers, and I have quite a few bronzers. I love buying bronzers, but I hardly can finish it. So I am going to try my best to use this more regularly. These 2 blushes have been in my collection for quite a while, and they are beautiful colors. This is the Clinique O2 Melon Pop, and I also have this Bobbi Brown blush in Nectar number 11. These 2 are beautiful blushes, but I don't know why I'm not grabbing them. I wonder if it's because of the size. It's so small that maybe I just don't see it in my drawer. I don't know, but I'm going to try my best to finish them off this year. Melon Pop to me looks a bit more peachy, whereas the Nectar, even though they're quite similar, this pulls more pink. And lately I have been really loving mixing my blushes, like a peachy blush underneath and then a more pinky blush over it. I find that it's a very nice combination. I don't know, I'm just trying to use up more blush, and I'm okay with putting like a lot of blush on my face. I'm not like, you know, I just want a little bit. I like blush. So I hope to finish this up, and if I do, obviously I will add other blushes to pan. For eyeshadow, I had to be really careful with what I pick because it is really hard to finish eyeshadow for me. I don't use it every day. And if I pick a Pat McGrath palette, most likely I will never be able to finish it because it's so glamorous. So I decided to grab this. This is actually a very neutral palette. This is the Becca, it's called the Ombre Rouge Eye Palette. And yeah, this is quite a warm palette. You see, can you see? So bring it up close. This eyeshadow palette I've had for a while, but it has colors that I can definitely use every single day. I just used 3 colors today. I used the one which is number 1, and then because I have like more of a pinky look today, I used the cool tone light mauve, and then this darker one all over my lid. I didn't do any blending, like there's no crease blending. It's just slap it on the lid and I'm good to go. So I needed something like this so that I can definitely look forward to panning it. Otherwise, you know, if I'm going through like a, I don't know, like a Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, I think it will be very it would just be so disappointing. You'd be like, oh, I'm never getting there. So, you know, you want to have something that can get you to the end, right? So I've decided to go with this. For eyeliner, I have 2, and I'm pretty good about tossing my eyeliners as well as mascaras. So I am just going to be using this for like, you know, a few months, and then a few months, then I'm going to toss it. But they are almost finished. It's just that I don't want to be, you know, swapping around other eyeliners because you're not supposed to be keeping them for more than 6 months. So they have been open for a little bit, not too long, okay, not like years, just like maybe a few months. This one has been a while, so I'm gonna try and finish this up first and then finish up my Kat Von D one. Both are lovely eyeliners, but yeah, we want to finish this up. Eyebrow pencils are super hard for me to finish because I have embroidered eyebrows already, so I don't really need to like draw my eyebrows, I just need to fill it up, so it takes quite a while to finish. And I've had this Dior Show brow styler for a while. I do think, let me take a look. Yeah, I do, oh, this is quite a long one. I do think I will finish it halfway through the year, and if I do, I'll probably bring in my Benefit one, which if you've been following me for a while, I've had that for a while. So I decided to go with this one first because I do feel like, I don't know, I kind of like this color, it's easier to use, and then I will bring in my the Benefit one. So yeah, I'm trying to finish this up. I am being a bit ambitious with this highlighter. I don't know if I can finish it. Obviously, any of the items that I don't finish, I will bring forward to 2021, just like what Sandra did. But this one might be a bit of a challenge. This is the dual colored, this is the Skin Illuminating Powder Duo. These are really beautiful. They are very shimmery, so you don't want to be going overboard with it. This color, oh my goodness, it is a stunning color. Oh, excuse me. It is a stunning color. So what I plan to do is to use this as a blush topper as well, or when, you know, at night, maybe just, you know, dust it all over my face as well, really lightly, just to get myself using it, because I've had this for a long time. And it's so beautiful and I don't want to toss it out, so I want to get into the groove of using it. This is a beautiful highlighter. These are really beautiful products and it's a lot. So, you know, when you when a company gives you too much, you're like, I can't finish it. But they give you too little, you're like, that's really little. So this is like a lot. This is like the end of the spectrum of like, oh my god, that is a lot of stuff. But I guess if you're a highlighter person that you use all the time, you will be able to finish this. I don't know, let me know. This is another powder which I've had for a while. This is the Ambient Lighting Powder Diffuse Light from Hourglass, and I have been using it like on and off, but it is like so hard to finish. I don't know. So there's so much product in here. I'm not complaining because it's a beautiful finishing powder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be taking my Sonia G Phase 1 brush and really work this as a buffing powder when I finish all my makeup, especially when I'm going to be using 2 blushes and all of that. So this is like a good powder to bring it down because you don't want to be like clown makeup, right? So yeah, I'm going to try to pan this as well. Hopefully I can, because I don't know, I do prefer using my Guerlain Meteorites nowadays, but like I said earlier, I'm going to be traveling quite a bit, so products that are in compact are just a little bit more convenient. So, and then finally for lips, I have 3 lip products. Now this Whirl lip pencil, I'm going to try and finish more this year. The reason I'm picking this lip liner is because I'm going to try and finish this Tom Ford Bad Lieutenant. Now, if you followed me for a while, you know that this is one of my favorite lipsticks. I actually really like it. On its own, it is a bit more pink. So I plan to use it together with this lip pencil because it gives it a bit more of this darker shade when I use this as a base. I'm not using the lip liner to really line my lips. I'm just giving it my lips a bit more of a darker shade so that when I put this as on top, I get a more deeper, mauvier lip color. I'm also adding this Suwasu. This is the Essential Lip Serum Stick. Basically, it's a colored lip balm. And on days that I don't feel like using lipstick, I can just use this. It's very light color, doesn't have any, yeah, it's a very light, almost like a sheen on the lips. So I hope to finish this year. If you watch one of my recent videos and that's the trends that need to go, not gonna buy it, I'll link it up here. A lot of you commented that my skin was luminous, it was glowing, and it was just so like, wow, what did I do? This is the answer. I squirted some of this on my face and I didn't realize it until I was editing the video. I was like, you are glowing. And I remembered this is the stuff that was on my face. I finished it off with this luminous skin mist, and it gave me that glow, and I am using it today. I don't know when I do my editing whether it'll be as glowy as that day, but yeah, it does, you know, set the makeup a little bit, puts the powder, you know, because I have quite a bit of powder, and it get rid of that powdery look and gives that glow. And yeah, it's wonderful. So I am going to try and finish this off. Whether or not I repurchase will be a different matter, but yeah, it's been in my collection for a bit. So this is my project pan bag, and I am going to try my best to finish off all these items this year. So what does it mean for the rest of my makeup stuff? It doesn't mean that I won't be buying stuff this year. I'll still be buying stuff. I'll still be, you know, exploring on things that I really want to try. But this project pan goes really well with my low buy, stop shopping initiative, because I don't know, if I'm not shopping, I should be shopping my stash, right? And this gives me a bit more focused, especially when I have such a big collection of makeup. But if I see something that I like, and based on my rules, they have, you know, hit the 6-month mark after me thinking really in depth into it, I will still buy the things. It doesn't mean that just because I'm going to be using this, I'm just going to be 1 year just using this makeup. I won't be using this all the time, I guess. It's just that, you know, it's gonna be like my backup makeup stash, or it's the one that I don't want to think about so hard. It's just a grab and go, you know, easy makeup look, and something that I can just wear every day for work, and I don't have to think so hard to, you know, pick stuff. If you're gonna join me in Project Pan, let me know in the comment section down below. Go to your stash, pick a few items that you know you will get an easy look, an everyday look, a look that you know you look good, and I'm sure we can finish it by the end of the year. Yeah? So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. It will mean so much to my channel. It really helped me out. And if you are not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. There is a subscribe button here. There's a notification bell. Hit it as well. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.